on the best TV shows and best TV in Kenya. And the moment which I was so surprised, the moment which touched me so much was they told him, present for us that latest song, the one is trending. And he said, no, I will not perform, but I want give us instrumental and we play or we jump on it with my friends. He said it in our local language, but also it's a kind of Swahili ndugu.
Yeah.
Ndugu means friend, our friends. We saw him jumping on the third track with all his friends. That shows what? And also, same thing, people are wondering, is he going to build another empire there, Fangone forest empire there in Kenya? Is he going to stay there? Big question. More questions are coming in the public, in the audience, to you as a person, as an analyst into this industry.
Yeah.
What do you have to say on that?
I think Alien Skin moving to Kenya is a good strategy, first of all, because for me personally, I can't stay where there is no peace. Because he came out and said he had threats on his life. So someone who has a threat on his life, his best thing is to move away from that environment. So Alien Skin migrating to Kenya, and I saw people were showing him love in Kenya.
A lot of love. You can think over he has been there in Kenya for long.
Yeah.
Let's Jose Chameleon.
Now you see,
And he doesn't think Swahili, imagine.
but that love, yeah. So him moving to Kenya, because he stated him moving to Kenya was to refresh his mind, have some peace
Let's see.
and treatment, which is, I think, is a very good move.
Kati njogeranga Bossman, Mike MC John Bowen, of course, awesomeness, but we bring you exclusive interviews. We digest into that. Guess what? Wariba, the Bossman, Mafia Boss, of course, is in Kenya. Of course, we have seen his performances, but what I saw, the one love he has with his friends, Betuita Bandugu, Biona, on the best show in the country of Kenya, of course, the best TV and the best show in the Kenya, 10 over 10, and also Citizen TV, but also to Amariek, that side of Med, is trying to do what? Alikuchi Alien Skin Okude Kenya. Is he going to stay in Kenya? But guess what, Ugandans, we shall be missing you. But all in all, of course, I'm not alone to digest into this. Marlin Santa on the crotch, the man himself, icon. You can say hi to our people. You can say hi to our fans, our followers.
Such with your ball, man, is that you know how we do it. We always keep the fun live and direct, man. So we're back yet with another amazing episode here at Magazine TV. We're gonna be jumping into Alien Skin.
Hey, but Mafia Boss, I was told he's in Kenya. Is Kenya all that? Should we have another Fangone in Kenya? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I can Magazine TV, Magazine Podcast. Here we here to digest and deep talk about more of this.
Yeah.
So to everyone who's there watching us, please tell Alien that we love him. Love from Magazine TV, Magazine Podcast. And a lot has happened to everyone. Tabadetamani what Alien Skin Chichariko. Alien Skin is in Kenya visiting. He went there for, they say he went there for medication. You remember he had some wound in the forehead.
Yeah.
Some Igaland boys attacked him. But also there is question there. Is it NRM people attacked him because he refused to perform in Kawempe? Or why is it these foot soldiers for NUP attacked him? Because he's trying to be like their boss, Bob Bad Bobby Wine. So a lot is happening there, but because he's in Kenya, people saying he went for medication because he also feared these people of here in Uganda. They may attack him when he's in hospital. That's why he chose to go in Kenya. We don't know. But here, we hear with you, of course, to deep digest into that. But also, we saw him performing on the best TV shows and best TV in Kenya. And the moment which I was so surprised, the moment which touched me so much was they told him, present for us that latest song, the one is trending. And he said, no, I will not perform, but I want give us instrumental and we play or we jump on it with my friends. He said it in our local language, but also it's a kind of Swahili ndugu.
Yeah.
Ndugu means friend, our friends. We saw him jumping on the third track with all his friends. That shows what? And also, the same thing, people are wondering, is he going to build another empire there, Fangone forest empire there in Kenya? Is he going to stay there? Big question. More questions are coming in the public, in the audience, to you as a person, as an analyst into this industry.
Yeah.
What do you have to say on that?
I think Alien Skin moving to Kenya is a good strategy, first of all, because for me personally, I can't stay where there is no peace. Because he came out and said he had threats on his life. So someone who has a threat on his life, his best thing is to move away from that environment. So Alien Skin migrating to Kenya, and I saw people were showing him love in Kenya.
A lot of love. You can think over he has been there in Kenya for long.
Yeah.
Let's Jose Chameleon.
Now you see,
And he doesn't sing Kiswahili, imagine.
but that love, yeah. So him moving to Kenya, because he stated him moving to Kenya was to refresh his mind, have some peace
Let's see.
and treatment, which is I think is a very good move. Though people always say that you okay, chameleon his moves. He doesn't call chameleon his moves. That's the
Well, I mean, go in Kenya, he gets all injured.
yeah.
He also gets injured. Once Camille does any start, he has to start.
No. So I saw him performing on Citizen TV.
Yeah.
That's on the show called 10 over 10. And the vibe was
People say it was it. People say that's the same show in Kenya as the same show here with one of our presenters here in Uganda.
which one? Which show is that?
The show happens every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12:30.
No, I think so. Yes, some of the ideas are some close, but they had given him a chance to perform. He was asked to perform his latest track,
Yeah.
but he chose to give that opportunity to the Dugus. In Lugu in Kiswahili means friends. So he gave those guys an opportunity to also jump on that instrument.
What does that mean? Because we have seen a lot of artists, once they give them platform, I've seen here, I will not fear to say it, Guned Official. He just met Amber Rose, an ex-girlfriend for Wiz Khalifa. But that at that moment when he met her, even he didn't want any boy, a man to reach to that girl. But here, Agent Skin, they gave him a platform and even said, no, I will not perform that song. I want to perform the instrumental with all my friends. What does that give to the artists, fellow artists, and also to the people?
It shows that you shouldn't be selfish, you know? So Iron Skin is not a selfish person. We need each other to grow. So him giving an opportunity to other people, he knows the situation that they're in. So he is giving out a hand to those other people, building them up for their careers. Yeah. And I think that is very good of him, you know?
Do you see how all the ghettos in Kenya welcomed him? The organs of the boys of that side, the mafias of that side, welcomed him.
They showed him love, man. They showed him love, unconditional love. And that's the unity that we need in the music industry. Love here and there, you know? I think Uganda artists should copy that. And Ugandan people at large should copy that. Show love, you know, and let's move on. Let's move on. Let's build our industry into something that can be consumed even across borders. Because I sing the way Elian just went to Kenya, people showing him love. Just see, that's what they call unity. That's what they call music beyond your boundary.
But I didn't sing the Uganda version. And it was a
Here, look at the language, a universal language. Big we have the is international. They're talking about we created Rolex.
Then Rolex is global. Should we think, or I should be, or because a lot of 45 millions are watching this show.
Yeah.
In Uganda and also international-wise. Should we think Alien is now going to build a family forest there or empire there, and will his music dominate there? As
Of course, but now if people are already showing him love in the ghetto, people are already showing him love on Citizen TV,
and about the best show.
that shows that he already has market of people who are going to consume his what? His music. And him building another Fangone there, it also makes Fangone Forest stronger. Just like the way they know Leon Island. Wildfire, it's everywhere. It's just the same thing. No, it's just different country, different people, right?
Should we think Alien is now moving into footsteps of big artists here, the big threes here?
Yeah, it's good to get a borrow leaf from another person. Like, you might have borrowed it from Chameleon or any other person.
Or Bebe Cool or Bobby Wine.
Yeah, because also they started from Kenya and they went and they conquered all of this stuff.
You're assuming to the people who are watching and also to the industry and to the artists.
Yeah, guys who are watching us, we want to thank you for watching us, keeping in touch with us. I ask you and I beg you to please subscribe, like, share, because at Magazine TV, we're going to be giving you the best of the gist around town, around the street, giving you back to back. Yeah. And to artists out there, you know, let's keep united. Remove those things of envy, jealousy, you know. It takes you nowhere because at the end of the day, we're all going to die and leave these things here. Try to understand that, okay? Yeah. But for me, that's it. Peace and love. And I encourage you guys to keep on watching us because we're going to be giving you the best of the best. If I also want to shout out to our producer, Mr. Moya.
Yeah, he's a big man. Yeah, you don't see him, but he's there. No, behind the cameras doing this and this, organizing the stories, the big stories in the country, both national and international. Of course, catch us on the same channel, same platform. We're everywhere: Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, X, Snapchat. You can subscribe, like, share, and comment. And you feel you want to interact with us, of course, we have our WhatsApp group. Get to engage and get to talk to us specifically, direct, the boss Mike, MC John Paul. Catch us, of course, same time on same channel with the man himself.
Yeah, Marlin Santa.
Martin Santa.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.